Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're all doing good. In today's video, I want to talk about talent trees because we finally have level 20 talent trees, which opens up the double talent tiles and gives us 2 prime carriers. And this is huge for PvP, Supreme Arena, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I wanted to compare the Graveborn talent tree to the Lightbearer talent tree. And I also want to talk about a trio of heroes that are just like setting the meta on fire. Yeah, the 3 heroes that I'm talking about are actually Niru, Bonnie, and Siren, and as you can see, both teams are using them, and I'm using the Lightbearer tree, they're using Graveborn tree, and the issue I've found with the Lightbearer talent tree is survivability. There's just not enough survivability when you're up against a team that's using like a Siren, for example, because, well, to make my team work, I really want the attack speed boost on my Niru that Enlightening spell provides, because it's 100 attack speed that's provided to him. He's also unaffected. It's a huge power boost to Niru and helps him burst down enemy teams super quick. And especially when you have Bonnie and Siren in here to you know, put the aging debuff on them, and then Siren puts another stack, plus the Niru puts the last stack, and then that triggers the dot damage from Bonnie. It's a lot of burst, and it's hard for teams to deal with it. But when you have a team that's using Siren and it shuts down the artifact, it really hinders the Lightbearer talent tree when you're using Niru on it. So if you are planning to use a Niru Lightbearer team, something like along those lines, make sure you're not fighting a Siren, because that Siren could totally shut you down and really cause your team to have problems. So let's go ahead and hit battle so you guys can see what I'm talking about, and then we'll do some other fights, and we'll also maybe switch over to the Graveborn talent tree and see what we can do to get some wins. But look at how my team just gets nuked down, and I didn't barely do anything to them. It's kind of crazy. My Bonnie wasn't able to do a single thing. Yeah, it really shuts my team down. Now Dunlinger is on this team, so that also kind of plays a little bit of a role. I'm not able to do my own actives and things, because if my Siren could get an active out there, it might change things around. But when you're using the Lightbearer talent tree, you don't have as many heroes as you do when you're using the Graveborn team that provide survivability. So like if you're using a Graveborn talent tree, you can fill your team with like Callan and Ludovic, and then still have Niru, Bonnie, and Siren, and you've just added so much survivability to that team. It's nuts, and you're still getting a lot of burst because of the Bonnie dot and everything. So yeah, it's really tough when you're fighting against a Graveborn team because of the survivability. Now, yeah, the Niru does throw out true damage, which ignores shielding and stuff like that, but when you're talking about trying to counter a Siren, Bonnie, and Niru, it's not going to be enough. You need more survivability on the team, and I can't take out any of my Lightbearers because, well, I won't have the talent tree then. And yeah, and there's really no like, I could put Rowan in here in place of like Walker or something like that, and that would provide me some healing, but there's really no like super solid healing heroes in this faction. Now maybe if my Bonnie or my Sonya and my Sinbad were stronger, like Paragon levels and all that kind of stuff, maybe I'd be able to work something out with more survivability, but they're Supreme Plus, so I can't really test them. And this enemy team is full P4 team. I think they might have one P3 hero. So yeah, it's definitely a challenge. But anyway, let's switch up my talent tree to Graveborn, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we got our Graveborn talent tree up to level 20, and we're going to see what we can do, because now we have a lot more survivability, and we're going to take our Niru out of our team because, well, I just don't really think we're going to need him here. We're going to keep our Siren and our Bonnie in, however, and then we're going to put Citrana in with Ludovic and Callan. So we're going to get a ton of survivability from our Callan and our Ludovic. Hopefully it's more survivability than the enemy team has. And then we've got Bonnie and Siren in here to shut down the enemy artifact, also help spread the dot damage from, or activate the dot damage from Bonnie, because every time, like, we have Bonnie to put the aging debuff, then Siren to do another stack, but then we need one more stack to actually activate the dot damage, and that's going to come from Citrana, because every time an enemy hero gets hit 3 times, they'll ignite with fire, because Citrana provides sparks to all my heroes as long as they're within 2 tiles, and that's going to activate her dot damage, which is also magic damage. So at the same time Bonnie's dot's getting activated, so is Citrana's, and it's just going to be a lot for them to deal with. So hopefully we have the survivability we need, and let's go ahead and hit battle and see if this plays out. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay, so we get sparks on everybody. They start igniting enemy heroes. We already killed the Siren. Oh, we're going at 2x speed. We're going, okay, so this went way better in our favor. And as you can see, the survivability from the Graveborn talent tree is just insane. Let me do that fight again so you guys can see it at a slower speed and be able to tell what's going on a little bit better. But yeah, I really like this team too. The team that this person's using, I don't know how to say their name, but this team with Dunliner, Siren, Bonnie, Niru, and Ludovic, it's a really solid team. I like this team a lot. It's been kind of hard to find a counter to it, but the Bonnie, Citrana, Siren, Cal, and Ludovic team is also super good. And like I was saying, I don't know if I mentioned this before, because I've tried recording this video like 20 times today and it just kept getting messed up, but the combination of Bonnie, Niru, and Siren is just so good, and you can use it in a lot of different ways. You can put them all together on the same team utilizing the Lightbearer talent tree, or you can utilize all of them with the Graveborn talent tree and still have crazy good success. Or you can, you know, drop one of them off of the trio and still use 2 of those heroes really well, and then you'll have another team. Like I took Niru off this team. I could put Niru on a Lightbearer team and have some crazy good success in like for a Supreme Arena. You need 3 teams, so you could do this team as one, and then a Lightbearer Niru team as another one, and have some crazy good results. So let's go ahead and hit battle again and watch how this fight plays out for us. And yeah, we're watching at regular speed so we can kind of see what's going on. But as you can see, our dot damage kicks in and the Siren goes down before you can do an active, and that pretty much seals the deal. And we just need to finish off the Bonnie and the Dunliner, and we'll be in good shape. So yeah, there we go, got the win. But anyway, I think that's going to be about it for today's video. I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about the Lightbearer talent tree and the Graveborn one, because I was testing both of those, and if you need a lot of burst and you're not fighting against an enemy Siren, I would definitely say use Niru with the Lightbearer talent tiles. But if you need more survivability and you're up against like an enemy Siren, something like that, and they're, you know, shutting down your artifact, you can't really use Niru the way you want to, go for a team like this with Citrana, Bonnie, Siren, Ludovic, and Callan, and you could have a lot of success. So anyway, that's going to be about it for today, guys. Remember, I have a loot bar link down below. You get cheaper dragon crystals. Also, I have a Discord link down there. And if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. I really like brownies, yeah. It's yummy. I play games with y'all.